Hi everyone, it's Gemma. Welcome back to Pampered Wolf and welcome to April Faves and Fails. There are loads to cram into this video, but before I jump into the news segment, if you are new here, hi, my name's Gemma. I upload 2 to 3 videos here on YouTube every single week, and I'm also on Instagram if you fancy popping across there and following me over there as well. It's at Pampered Wolf, all lowercase, no spaces. I would really appreciate it if after this video you've enjoyed what you've watched, you come and join the Pampered Wolf Pack. They are an extremely friendly bunch by clicking on that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Let's get on with the news. Okay, firstly, I need to apologise to everybody. Recently, I did an empties video, and within that video, I suggested to people that it was a good idea to take the Olaplex Zero and put a spray lid on it and spray it into your hair rather than putting it in your hands and applying it to your hair or applying it directly to the hair. That was apparently completely the wrong thing to tell everybody, and I know that there are a lot of people that take my word as gospel, so I need to remove that immediately. I've already removed that segment from the video and cut that out altogether. It's a little bit jumpy, but it will have to do because I don't want to put it out there if that is actually dangerous information, and apparently it is. So there are chemicals within the Olaplex Zero which are absolutely fine if you apply them to your hair, but you don't want them getting into the air and breathing them in. So that's why they've made the bottle the way that they have. Go figure, they knew what they were doing. So please don't add a spray to the top of your Olaplex Zero bottle because, I mean, you don't want to do any damage to yourself. So yeah, that is that. I apologize for putting that out there. Shouldn't have done it. Shame on me. Okay, let's move on to the fails, and this one is a humdinger. It's from NYX, and you all know I love so many NYX products, but this is definitely not one of them. This is not new on the market. This has been around for a while, but I thought I'd try it. I now wish I hadn't. This is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. Let me just read to you what it says on their website. Out of control brows got you down? NYX Professional Makeup Control Freak Eyebrow Gel offers a new way to tame those arches fast. The clear formula works great with powders and pencils you use to fill in your brows to seal the deal and hold them in place. Hold them in place. The unique non-sticky formula is comfortable to wear all day and can double as a clear mascara that defines, separates and enhances the natural curl of lashes. Okay, this is supposed to hold things in place. It says it a couple of times within the website, and it doesn't hold anything. I mean, this is just a waste of money for me. I like my brows to be stuck in place. I don't need them to be crunchy. I don't need them to be rigid, but I do need them not to move. I need them to be set. And this does not do that. This is like putting water on my brows. Does make my brow hairs look a little bit thicker, so if you're after that look, you might really like this. But as far as holding your brows in place, biggest waste of money I've had for quite a while. Luckily, it's not a high-end product, so I haven't wasted masses of money, but it's still a waste. It's a shame. Let's move on to the favourites. Now, this product, I can't tell you whether it's going to be my favourite forever because I haven't been trying it out for long enough, but my experience so far is a positive experience, and I wanted to make sure that you were aware that this product is available to buy now. So just in case you weren't aware that it was available at all. Now, DERMATICA, where I get my Tretinoin from, has released a brand new product. It's the Azolic Acid 20% Cream. You do not need to be part of a pay monthly scheme with DERMATICA to get your hands on this product. You can buy it as and when you want it. So this is the packaging. This is the Azolic Acid 20% Cream. If you don't know what Azolic Acid is great for, it's a great antibacterial cream. It's great for anybody with blemish prone skin, but it's also great for anybody with any hyperpigmentation. If you're wanting to even out your skin tone, Azolic Acid is a great way of doing it. Azolic Acid is also absolutely phenomenal for those people with rosacea. So it's really quite calming, and it's also an anti-inflammatory. So this is absolutely fantastic. It's very, very difficult to formulate azelaic acid serums, and this is a cream. I don't know why I've just shaken it. You don't need to shake it. It's lovely. The consistency of this is really, really beautiful. A little bit like the consistency of the CeraVe moisturizing lotion. This isn't a thick, heavy cream, it's more lotion consistency. So if you've already tried the CeraVe moisturizing lotion, you'll know exactly what I mean. This sinks into the skin really, really beautifully. It doesn't sting. It's just a really nice formula. I've really been getting on with this for the last couple of weeks. Obviously, 2 weeks is not enough time to tell you if my hyperpigmentation has started reducing, especially as I already use Tretinoin, and Tretinoin will be doing that job as well. But I wanted to make you aware that this was available now. It's great. It's 20%. You can buy it straight from Dermatica. I think it's £19.99, and you get 30 mils worth of product, and a little does go a long way with this. So I like that. The next like is a huge like ginormous like, humongous, giant-sized like. This is from Olaplex, and it's the number 8. In my Sephora video, I said I was desperate to get my hands on this. It was available on Look Fantastic the very next day. I ordered it immediately. I've used this now a couple of times. It's done wonders for my hair. I absolutely adore it. So this is the Bond Intense Moisture Mask. Moisturizes, smooths, adds body and shine. Usually when I use any sort of moisturizing mask for my hair, it weighs my hair down. It's really heavy, and my hair is very, very fine naturally anyway. So anything that's heavy on top of my hair just weighs it down and makes it all limp and lifeless. And as you can see, this definitely hasn't done this to my hair today, and I used this last night. Really lovely, smells divine, absolutely divine. It's such a great addition to the Olaplex family. I'm sort of hoping that this completes the Olaplex family of products now, because we might get to 2030 and we're getting Olaplex number 100. Who knows? Anyway, I love this. Really nourishing, really hydrating, really smoothing, not heavy at all. Absolutely love it. Definitely recommend it. Moving on to the next favourite from Deciem. Now, Deciem has started a new company called the Chemistry brand, and this is one of their new products. So this is the Hand Chemistry Pro Repair Skincare for Hands. Now, it's lush. It is lush, let me tell you. It's really, really nice. I didn't think I would be this excited about a hand cream, but it really, really works. And I really, really like it. Really, 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 really. So let me just read you the back. So it's concentrated multifunctional hand cream, targets 8 signs of hand aging simultaneously. The extraordinary 19.5% active complex concentration improves the look of firmness, elasticity, density, evenness, brightness, texture, smoothness, and hydration. So it's lovely. It really is. And I've had quite dry hands recently. Let me just take off my rings. This is thick without being sticky. So, I mean, it's just really nice. Really, really nice. This soaks into the hands really well. It does have a fragrance. It's like a citrus, an orangey, citrusy smell, which I find extremely pleasant and uplifting. But if you are sensitive to fragrances, you might want to give this one a miss. It's so lovely. It really is lovely, and it doesn't leave that greasy residue on the surface of the hands, but it works. Now, I have been using a salicylic acid foot cream recently. I mean, you all know I've spoken about this, the CeraVe foot cream, for such a long time, but I was forgetting to wash the salicylic acid cream off my hands, so my hands went a little bit dry after continuous use of the cream. So I needed this, and within one treatment, and I'm not lying, I'm not exaggerating, one treatment, and my hands were perfection, absolutely perfection, no more dryness. So definitely recommend this one. Once again, this is from DECIEM and it's the Hand Chemistry Pro Repair Skincare for Hands. Another long name. I don't know why they come out with these long names. Anyway, great product. Moving on to another DECIEM newbie. Now this is a company called Abnormally from DECIEM and this is their room fragrance. Nothing to do with beauty, but it makes you feel beautiful when you enter a room and it smells absolutely divine. Does it not? Yes, it does. It definitely does for me anyway. Now, let me just sit and smell that for a little while. It's a lovely, lovely fragrance and it lasts a long time. This smells like walking into one of those boutique stores. It's a little bit musky, so it's quite a masculine and feminine fragrance all in one go, if you know what I mean. It's not fruity or floral. It is actually quite a light but musky fragrance. I really, really like it. B doesn't like it though. I sprayed it all over her room the other day and she was like, what is that? Trust a 9-year-old. Anyway, she didn't like it. Seth really likes it. Wes really likes it. I really like it. B's the odd one out, but you know, we can't all like the same stuff, I suppose. Anyway, this was gifted to me by DECIEM. I was super excited that they reached out and asked me if I wanted to try it. Obviously, the answer was yes, please. It's really, really lovely and it helped with my paranoia that my house still smells of damp. If you are a regular to my channel, you will know that I recently, well, a couple of months ago, had a leak and we had to have the industrial dryers in and everything. I had candles dotted around every single corner of the room. I had reed diffusers and now I have this to help me out. And the reason that I like this so much is that it's extremely long lasting. So poor B had to smell this fragrance in her room even though she didn't like it for hours and hours after I'd sprayed the entire room. So yeah, it is long lasting. It's really great. Definitely a recommendation of mine. Love it. These next two favourites are both by Patrick Ta. I've wanted to get my hands on one of these products for a really long time. So when I eventually got round to buying it, there was a new product out, so I thought I'd buy them both and I definitely haven't been disappointed. So let's have a look at this first product. Let's just not deny how beautiful this packaging is. It's just gorgeous, chunky, mirrored. It's like a coppery rose gold. Just absolutely gorgeous, luxurious, super lush. It would look nicer if I'd cleaned my fingerprints off it before I started filming, but hey, can't be good at everything. When you open the product, because obviously it's not all about the packaging, but the packaging definitely helps when you're paying this much for a product, you get two of the most divine blushes I've ever tried. So you get a cream blush, which is separated from the powder blush with a screen. So if you do dip into the powder blush, you are not going to get cream blush all over your brush, especially if you're using one of those big chunky brushes that I really like to use. So these are glorious. The cream blush is a beautiful pinky, peachy, corally shade. Absolutely gorgeous. It blends out like a dream. It doesn't leave a sticky residue on the skin, but it's just beautiful and luminous. And then you've got the powder blush, which is a matte blush. Really beautiful, slightly more muted, but definitely super pigmented. Really, really pigmented. This really suits my fair complexion and I adore it. I've worn this in several past videos and it's just been really nice. Very long lasting. I haven't felt the need to reapply these throughout the day. Love both of them. Moving on to the next Patrick Ta product. By the way, the blush product was called the Double Take Cream and Powder Blush and it's in the shade She's That Girl. So moving on to the bronzer. This is the Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. Again, absolutely beautiful. I thought that this was going to be too warm for my skin. I thought the bronzer would make me look orange. It does not in the slightest. At all. I was very, very pleasantly surprised by this. Again, the cream product is separated from the powder product with a lid, which is really well thought out. You get a chunky mirror in the top, exactly the same as the blush product. The cream bronzer or contour shade is beautiful. I use this as a contour, but I can also use it over my forehead as more of a bronzer product as well. If you've got a really warm skin tone, this will probably make you look a little muddy if you use it as a bronzer. So I would definitely stick to using it as a contour shade if you have a really warm skin tone. It's not sticky, it doesn't leave that shiny residue on the surface of the skin. It blends out effortlessly. The powder bronzer surprised me. I can use this all over. It's not too yellowy, it's not too orangey, it's not too warm. It's just right for my skin tone. So if I want that glow for the summer, this is the product that I will use. It's just lovely. And again, very long lasting. These next favourites, I've got a couple of these. One of them is fresh and new and in my hands right now, and the other one is already in use in my bathroom and doesn't really look very much like this anymore. Anyway, these are from Revolution and these are their skincare mitts. I love these. I really, really love these. So you get 3 different products in here. The first one is a really large, really thick fibered hand mitt. If you like using face cloths, flannels to cleanse your skin in the evening or in the morning, I think you're gonna really, really like this. So it's really, really comfortable to use, to wear. You can exfoliate the skin, you can cleanse the skin using this, you can dry off the skin using this if that's what you choose. You could clean your bath with it if that's what you wanted to do. But I find it really comfortable to use, really easy. You also get a second cloth which is far thinner than the first cloth, so it's not really, really thick. It's more of a face cloth thickness. And this is Beatrice's favourite. So I've said in previous videos that Bea started to use makeup. I often find her in this room rummaging through my drawers so she can go on FaceTime with a friend and they put makeup on together and stuff. But when it comes to taking that makeup off, which is pretty much immediately after she's put it on, she doesn't like to leave it on. She likes the application process and then she just takes it straight off. So she uses this to take it off. It's really, really beautiful and dinky. Do you have that word everywhere? Dinky, as in small and cute. Anyway, it's really nice and dinky. It fits on Bea's hand really, really well. If you want something smaller for those hard to reach areas, then here is the finger puppet. So you also get one of these as well. I'm actually not sure what you'd use this for, if I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've never used this in my life. This one, I just feel like, how would you use this? Maybe round your eyes or something like that? Why could you not use one of these round? I just don't know. Anyway, I love these two. I will probably never use this unless you come up with a different way of using it. Can we think of a way of using this and then maybe I'll get some use out of the third one. Anyway, I do think it's a great pack. Great value for money. Again, if you use face cloths on a daily basis to remove your makeup, then I think you'll really like these. And finally, the last favourite in this video goes to Kate Somerville. This is a makeup setting spray, but it's also an SPF 50. So this is the Kate Somerville SPF 50 High Protection Uncomplicated SPF. Now, I would never use this first thing in the morning. I would use this after makeup. And the reason I say I would never use this first thing in the morning is there is never any guarantee with any sort of spray product that you are going to get the SPF 50. It all depends on the amount of product that you add to your face. And when it comes in a spray, I just don't know. So although I think this is an absolutely great product, I like to apply my normal sunscreen first thing in the morning to make sure I have 100% of that 50 protection. And then when I have my makeup on, when I go to do the school run a little bit later on, I spritz this all over my skin. If you don't wear makeup, use a normal sunscreen. There's no need to gamble on using this. But if you have no intention of taking your makeup off whatsoever and you don't like using a mineral powder, which also can give patchy application, then yeah, this is the one that I would recommend. It's really comfortable to wear. It does have a lot of essential oils in here, so if you are sensitive to essential oils, don't get this one. But I really like the smell. It smells quite lavendery. I went on the school run the other day and one of my friends said, "Who's got lavender on?" And it was me. It was this. So I do like to spray a considerable amount of this on my skin. It is a broad spectrum SPF and it's a chemical SPF. So again, if you don't like chemical SPFs, this won't be for you. So to apply this, you shake it up and you spray it all over the skin. I like to move across my skin like this to make sure that I have the entire face covered. Another thing you need to be aware of with this is if you have a lot of peach fuzz on your face, this tends to cling to the peach fuzz and make the peach fuzz look a little bit more noticeable. So bear that in mind. I really like it. It's lasted quite a long time for me already, which is a really good job because it's rather pricey. So that's it for April Faves and Fails. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Do let me know what you've thought about it in the comment section below, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.